Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Luke, I go by Waters Clobber and I'm a full-time eBay reseller here in the United Kingdom. And it's that time once again, we're gonna be picking eBay orders. This is gonna be from Friday morning all the way up until now, which is Monday morning. Oh, there we go. Jesus Christ, hottest day of the year as well, so it is absolutely sweltering in the unit. Oh, I forgot my eBay bag. So looking at the eBay app, we have 28 orders, so that's what we're gonna be picking today. So just like always, we're gonna refine the orders, we're gonna go custom SKU, and then we are gonna pick from the biggest number, which is the newest stuff that's been put in the system, go round in a circle, 360, bang, end up over there. That's gonna be the lowest number, which means it is the oldest stock that I've got. First one out, Ralph Lauren shirt. This was on a recent car boot video. Nice green color, 2XL, button down. That was with a couple of other really good size Ralph Lauren shirts. That went for £25. I picked up for £4 if my memory serves me correct. Next up, Acne Studio trousers. Acne Studios is a great brand. Unfortunately, these trousers had marks pretty much from like top to the middle of them, which was annoying because I couldn't wash them out. It was a vintage order, so I probably made my money back in a little bit on those, which is pretty disappointing. But Acne Studios is an overall brand, whether it's like jumpers, jeans, trousers, yeah, it does very, very well. Shuffle flat cap. Despite me being like majority of the time clothing, as in tops, jeans, jackets, all that kind of stuff, anything really clothing wise, like belts, caps, scarves that do fit into the plastic bags that I've got, whether that be the small ones that I've got or the slightly bigger ones, then I will still pick it up, especially brands like this. So Shuffle, country, outdoor shooting, hunting, that kind of stuff. The gilets are the main things that I will go for. The gilets, the quarter zips, the full zips, fleece. So the Polo fleeces, which in a lot of other brands, fleeces won't do that well, but Shuffle, oh my goodness, it goes for a fortune. If you can get an Oakham fleece gilet, sometimes in the right size, say like 2XL and above, they can go for easily 100 plus, like in immaculate condition. But yeah, great brand to go for. So that was a tweed flat cap that went for £38, and that was a vintage buy as well, which I think I wouldn't have paid no more than £10 plus postage. So yeah, that was a decent buy. Next one, Lululemon shirt. Lululemon's a great activewear brand, so women's or men's. I love picking up the trousers, jogging bottoms, gym tops, quarter zips, all that kind of stuff. Unfortunately, with this top, it was a vintage buy and it did have a small hole in it as well, but I picked it up super cheap. I priced it down, it absolutely flew out the door, even with a hole in it. So yeah, Lululemon, great activewear brand. Next up, Ralph Lauren cargo shorts. I'm cooking in here. Cargo shorts, I love going for Ralph Lauren, Abercrombie & Fitch. Abercrombie & Fitch, especially the early Y2K days. David Beckham wore them in the early 2000s. People even use David Beckham as a keyword, so yeah, that's why they were so popular. These are actually new with tags as well, which is why they fetched a higher price, so £35 for them. Next up, the old reliable Ralph Lauren cotton sweatshirt. Like I said in a previous What Sold video, 30 to 35 all day long. Love picking up them. That was a size small as well, so really good price on that. Next up, Ralph Lauren swim shorts, 20142. Ralph Lauren swim shorts, if you can get them in sizes like this, 2XB, which is the big fit, then yeah, especially with patterns on them, but I'm picking up Ralph Lauren shorts all the time, especially when there's nice patterns on them. So yeah, that was a really good one. They were check 2XB, went for £27. That was a charity shop pickup as well. So yeah, I think that was £8 from the charity shop, which was really, really good. I got them and a pair of seersucker ones as well. I'm not sure if the seersucker ones have sold though. Blue Harbour trousers, 20113. Now someone actually put a comment on a What Sold video saying, do you pick up Blue Harbour, as in pre-owned? And it, like with everything, it just depends on the item, but the majority of the Blue Harbour stuff that I have and that I've sold is usually new with tags, and these are new with tags as well. And in the previous video that comment was on, they were actually new with tags, especially these linen trousers or linen chinos all day long. Next up, this brand is unbelievable. It is Loro Piana. Now, just like the car boot sale video where I picked up a Brunello Cucinelli full linen suit. Crazy, probably my best find, by the way. This is another unbelievable high-end Italian designer brand, and it is Loro Piana. Now, I never really come across it. I think I've come across it 2 or 3 times, and this was actually a pair of jeans or cotton twill trousers that were hanging up in a charity shop, and I see the tags on it and I was like, you are joking. But the same person actually donated a couple of pairs of Ralph Lauren made in Italy linen trousers, and yeah, they were pretty high end as it is. So I did feel like they would be authentic at that point, and I did take a look over them, double check them, and yeah, absolutely bang on. So they went for £190, and that is actually an international order. I don't know if it was China or Taiwan that it's going to, but yeah, £190, and I paid £60 in the charity shop. Nike joggers, Tech Fleece. Tech Fleece, I love picking up the hoodies, especially the ones with the lines coming in like an arrow. I don't know them by the model names just yet, but Tech Fleece joggers, I always pick them up for a couple of pounds. If you don't know about Tech Fleece, look at the differences between the size tags, the zips, the little tiny black dots that you actually have in and around the pockets as well. There are subtle signs, but they do command a premium over just like your normal Nike joggers, your normal Nike hoodies. So it's nice to know the differences between them, because there's quite a few different styles when it comes to Tech Fleece as well. Nike hoodie. Trying to speed this one up because I'm sweating. Great size, extra large with a funnel neck as well. It's something a little bit different. It's crazy to think that it's like 30 plus out there and people are getting jackets, hoodies, but that's the thing, this stuff does sell all year round. Because we have the beauty of GSP, it can literally go anywhere, and if you price it for the right price, you can still get it gone. When I buy, I don't wait and then list for a specific season. I'll list and wait. So yeah, obviously you have to adjust your pricing depending on the season, but yeah, swimming shorts I'll buy all year round, puffer jackets I'll buy all year round. It really just depends on the price. But when it comes to moving into a season, I'll probably concentrate a little bit more. Say it's coming into summer now, definitely looking out for like your linens, your silk, swim shorts, higher end t-shirts. Just move that concentration a little bit, but the buying doesn't really vary too much throughout the year. It's a Ralph Lauren Polo shirt, 199.76. Ralph Lauren Polo shirts. I don't really pick up plain Polo shirts unless they're literally 50p pound. Armani Jeans. So yeah, look out for Armani Jeans trousers. These are the J21s. I like looking out for the J06s, but yeah, Armani trousers, Armani jeans, especially the vintage stuff. Straight fit, that does really, really well. That went for 27. Jules, Gilet. Jules is a brand I come across a lot and I've started paying a little bit more attention to. Rarely pick it up, to be honest, but stuff like that, the Premium Loft vest in a really, really good size as well. Gap jacket. Now Gap, I like picking up these spell-out jumpers, especially like the made in Korea vintage ones. Jackets, tend to stay away from them, but that had the style. It's the M65 look, so that kind of like military filled utility jacket. Mixed with Gap, mixed with a nice khaki colour, so yeah, that definitely pushed it rather than just it being a Gap jacket. Next up, Nike Gilet. Oh, hello. This was a Thermafit ADV. So these ones, they're actually down-filled. Nice quilted jacket, you can use it for like any sort of training, golf. The only thing with that was that there was actually a mark on the front. Now it's not that bad, it's like a faint mark. Those specific gilets you can get up to say 80, £100. Honestly, like they do very, very well, but because of the mark, 40, 50% off. Still move fairly quick though. But you just got to know that you're not going to be getting that price if you've got a mark or some sort of defect. So as long as you're aware of that, price it down and it'll still get moving, because they are very desirable. Next up, Encloud t-shirt. Now everyone knows Encloud for their running training shoes, but when it comes to apparel, so say like jackets, quarter zips, running trousers, they also do extremely well, even to the point with t-shirts as well. So this was a performance t-shirt, gym t-shirt, still managed to get over £25. Dolce Gabbana shirt. Like picking up D&G polos, button-up shirts. This was the gold label ones as well, so look out for that. It's just around the size tag, it will tell you. Finish there, hoodie. Great outdoor brand, just like your Patagonia. Commands a pretty decent price. Look out for finish their hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets. They do well. And that was the men's organic cotton one. Adidas tracksuit bottoms. Now this was cool because they were NASA printed, reflective, nice like silver, black and blue. That was in a charity shop for I think £5 or £6. So they were very different. Tottenham Hotspur shirt. So yeah, this was a training shirt used at the training ground. Either be first team, youth players. But yeah, when they're a higher number, most likely the youth team or maybe reserves. Super dry jacket, super dry leathers. Always pick them up to £10. That went for £40. As always, the bigger size the better. That was a size large. Next up, Gillingham shirt, a Gillingham football shirt. I think this may have had a mark on it because it did go for a low price. But yeah, with the lower league teams, championship all the way down to, I don't know, maybe even like conference league or something, those shirts do very, very well. And the older the better, obviously. 15993, super dry cargo trousers. Superdry does very well when it comes to that kind of field military look. Cargo trousers, cargo shorts, I'm always picking them up. Aston Villa football shirt. That was an XXL, so that was a 2XL kit. £25 on the Villa shirt, Cladio Lovely shirt. Now this one does have a print, it's a leaf print, but it's very subtle, whereas you want the really like colourful, loud Cladio Lovely shirts. Vintage Fred Perry jacket. Now I don't know the issue with this. I mean, whether there is any sort of defect, I don't think there is, but it's been in the system for a very long time. I would expect easy £25 to £30 for that, but yeah, it just hasn't moved for some reason. So whether it's incredibly stale, even though I am delisting, selling similar, reducing the price, double checking all of the item specifics, just trying my best to move as much stuff as I possibly can. For some reason, yeah, this just didn't hit. I might as well be in a sauna right now, so I'm gonna be getting out of it. Hopefully you learn something new, whether it's a brand, a style, or just gain some sort of value out of this video. But that is what has been selling for me over the weekend on eBay. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please do like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I can't wait to see you in the next one.